What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go in Mexico City. Trey Tucker to return it. Shoots away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, here's Lamar. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A gain of 15 there. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Lamar's going to keep this one. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be second down. That's a nice quick correction. This front, Brock, give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. They give it to him again. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Jackson now on third. Has him on the quick hitter. Just gets the first and more. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Mexico City, first down.
Gun give now to Dowdle. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Going the wrong way. It's second and goal now, back at the 12. Lamar out of the pistol.
The second down pass. Chris Jones on the stop. A loss on the play brings up third down and goal.
Real quick. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I would guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. It's third down. Let's go.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
And it's 3 and out.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Jackson trying again on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with third and long. Trying for the deep ball. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Desperados. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he spins right by him. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. He's dropping. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. This offense looking to converge as they come up on third down. Look to throw. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Now this offense ready to head back out. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. On first down, Jackson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. From the red zone now. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Desperados stretch their early lead to 9. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. This kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. It's a 10-0 ball game. More coming up after this quick break. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Back out runs their offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Jump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Pistol snap to Jackson. A.J. Cole on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They're throwing it. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
The play fake. He'll throw. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. At the 46-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on 4th, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Play fake, Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So he's able to bring the return to a stop, but now it looks like he was shaken up in the process. They're going to bring out someone to look at him. Now a toss running left with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Aubrey Good on the point after. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, well, maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
And he has this down to the 34. Jackson getting his guys in the hurry up.
Mexico City, 1st down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mexico City in just a moment. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Jackson keeping it himself. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. Oh, he rocks that tackler. Has room into the secondary. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Desperados grow their lead just before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
And every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Desperados make it a 10-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll work against the blitz. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Darian Porter on the coverage.
Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Pass play now. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now this offense getting set to work here. And with that 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Lamar back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 45-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw for Jackson. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point. And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. And again, it's Jackson. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. 1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Going deep here for the end zone. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or... Just tried the field goal right now. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Working inside the red zone. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Desperados will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Desperados take a 3-possession lead.
Desperados 24, Cowboys 7.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. Escapes a defender. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Back now, pressure coming. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Play action. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. 1st down. Here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. He's calling his own number again. He's got room to roam. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
Well, the field opened up, and he simply takes off. Even in today's NFL, where dual-threat quarterbacks are everywhere, it's not often a guy can rip off a run like that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Desperados push their lead further to start the half. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Desperados make it a 24-point ball game. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
So that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. He's got it. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Desperados returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. They'll run here on 1st down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Lamar off the play fake.
Lucas Van Ness on the tackle. A loss of 13 yards.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. 3rd and long for him here. Finds a man right side. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Cowboys about set to take over. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Over the right side is stopped by Ferguson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Going left side, Williams with it. Still going inside the 35. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
Cardinal.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick.
What a great play by the defense. Play breaks down, but that defense stays disciplined. Nobody loses control, and they end up stopping him for a loss.
Backed up even closer to the goal line. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Throwing left side. Bowers has it. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. That's still Brock. Not enough to avoid 3rd down.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's good for a Mexico City 1st down.
This one goes off right tackle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Everybody rushing back to the line.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
QB keeps the 2nd down option. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Reno.
Looking to throw here. I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the 1st.
Encroachment, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Now he takes it. He'll slide down after picking up a couple. 2nd down upcoming.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
65, 19.
Now looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Let's see what he can do on the return. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Their offense ready to take the field now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson.
At the 32-yard
On the right side, caught by Wilson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Michael Wilson
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
makes it 3rd and 4.
Now it's Jackson. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Desperados have likely locked up the win right there. That one right down the middle. And the Desperados stretch the lead to 23. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Go play action on 1st down. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Drawing up the design keeper. Makes the tackle. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself. For a big run.
Come on, come on.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Check, check.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. He finds Pickens left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Ready up.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down.
Looking in the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that side draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down. Here's a throw. All right, no one to throw to, so he's just going to chuck this into the next municipality. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready. 50. on, 60.
Pass play coming here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Yes, sack. A loss of 7 yards. And it's fourth down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Play fake, Jackson.
The second down pass. Chris Jones on the stop. A loss of 12.
So not an
Brings up
enviable
third
spot
down.
here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now on fourth down, they're out to try for the field goal. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2.
Give another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
After the field goal, they'll boot it away and put their defense back out on the field. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Unlock right.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Hey,
A throw here on first.
check that.
Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Mexico City. Cowboys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Ready? Look.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now second
Back
and
to throw.
6. At the 30.
That's caught by Williams. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Come on.
They are throwing it again. Ooh, almost to throw the cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 10.
Ready?
Sticking to the air here. Hits him on the in route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good for a Cowboys first down.
Bronco switch.
Up
Bronco
the gut
switch.
they go with Williams. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go of the